So our secondary army is down south near the Staffanage. These guys are going to cross. I mean, we've got William Wallace here. He's going to attack Skye now. What's Skye got? Skye's got some troops. It's probably not going to be enough to hold out against me though. I'm going to build some siege equipment here. And there will be another settlement over here most likely. So defended Kirkwall. It's fine. And I think we can probably take troops out of Wick now. There's a lot of troops in Wick. We'll take the bulk of these guys out. We'll put them on the ship. Put these guys in the boat. And we'll take some guys from... I don't want to leave Kirkwall too undefended, because they might come back with another army. But we can certainly take a few more. Okay, we'll take this guy. He'll go on the ship as well. Put a few more troops on as well, I think. And we'll take some of the archers from Kirkwall. Do it as well. So that's a fairly good army. We've got a good general there. We're going to get these guys to land over here, and we can take out Norway once and for all. I mean, obviously, there's a massive city down here. There's town of Castletown. That's really powerful. Probably can't take that. It's a castle with full upgraded fortress. They're really hard to take. So we're going to take over Skye and then that other settlement there. It's probably Stornoway. And we'll have our other army down here. Get him to land over here. There might be other settlements possibly over here. Some smaller settlements. Come up here. Could be like a scouting party. Don't have too much money there, so we're just gonna end the turn here, I think. There's one rebel brigand right there. Two guys in the fortress. We'll use the pikes to fight that brigand. Just auto resolve that battle. And we will now end the turn. So we've got to make contact with the barons, the English rebels. It's English fort. They'll put them further down south. So obviously there's a battle over here. I think we'll put the diplomat further down south. See if we can make contact with the English rebels. There's another Norwegian ship there. And where is our fleet? Fleet 1 dragon boat. They're going to be no match for my fleet right there. Auto resolve. Let's clear victory. Straightforward. I'm going to land over here. There's another boat right there. They might be more dangerous to us, but obviously we've got the seven cogs and hulks. So there's William Wallace right there. That's our main army. We're going to attack Skye now. Got the 2 battering rams, 2 towers and 2 ladders. So we're going to assault this. Hopefully we can gain a good victory. It's a 2-to-1 advantage in our favour. We've got William Wallace there. Obviously Hero of Scotland, Noble in Battle, Natural Commander, Risky Attacker. He's like 8 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So unlikely these guys can actually beat this army. I if they can get a kill on William Wallace, that'll be probably their aim. Even if we lose this battle, I'm not going to risk William Wallace getting killed. So I'll be keeping my general far back from the battle and start deployment. So that's William Wallace right there. Hero of Scotland. He's amongst the Highland nobles. It's just a small wooden wall. And we're gonna, right, let's get all of our men together. Get them there. Don't want them to have any siege equipment. Wanting the Highlanders to have the siege equipment. Keep the Highland nobles for the reserve because they're really good troops. We might actually keep... I'll put the Highland rabble on the siege equipment. Put one here. He's got a battering ram, looks like. Drop. Put one there as well. Put a ladder in the middle. So that's our attacking force. They have the siege equipment. The second group will be the Highlanders. So these guys will make up the bulk of the army. They have the epic kilts. Ferocious warriors. Don't have too much armour. They're effective against armour. They rely more on a mass charge. So this is going to be the next rank, the pike. Pike are much better fighting on the ground than on the wall. So send those guys in next if it comes to that. And then obviously the next rank will be the Highland nobles. And I'll keep William Wallace separate because we don't want him to be risked in this battle. Got some archers here, got the other Highland rabble. And I think we'll probably keep the Highland rabble separate. I don't see the point in bringing any more siege equipment. And we're going to start this right now. So it looks like we can actually put the tower on that bit of wall there. Could put it down here. What's down here? These guys are dismounted huscarls. And put troops at the back there for some reason. He's got more dismounted huscarls there. Obviously something happened to the wall right there. Maybe it's when he was trying to break through on the previous attempt. They had a catapult. But we're just gonna, I think we're gonna concentrate on those two bits of wall. Okay, we're gonna triple speed this. Get the guys lined up a little bit better. Put the pike over here as well. Get the nobles over here. And the rabble, where's the rabble? Rabble's over here. So that's the rabble going in. Well, that's actually the Highlanders. The rabble will get destroyed, but I think if we can get troops here on both bits, the outflank usually scares the enemy. Look at these guys going in there. So the rabble will be getting destroyed by the Viking raiders, but the aim here is just to get guys in. We want to get a foothold, then work our way down. So we're going to move forward more Highlanders. More Highland rabble there. Let's put them in. I think we'll put them in here actually. We're getting guys in the fort here. And we've taken a lot of damage. The Highland rabble have decreased a little bit, as expected, but just going to pour those guys in. We're going to fast forward this as well. And you can see there, just the sheer weight of men, the Viking raiders are routing now. They're going to back up that area with more troops. We're going to charge forward again. So bring forward more troops here. We'll fast forward this because we've got a lot more troops than the enemy. Obviously these guys 1 versus 1 are going to just go through these troops like hot knife through butter. But we'll have so many more troops here that it's unlikely that they're going to last too long. They've got some troops at the back as well. They've got more troops here. But once we break through, that should be game over. And just look at the surrounding countryside. Very nice features. This is meant to be the Scottish surroundings. So we're going to charge these guys in now. We're going to be losing this area. It says victory is a distinct possibility for the dismounted Huskarls. It's just the fact that they have a lot more armour than my men. If you look at the equipment these guys have, they have really heavy sword, very heavy axe, proper shield. They've got chain mail and padded leather, and they're armoured from top to bottom. These guys only have a quilt basically, a kilt over their whole body. No armour, no helmet, and little shoes. So defeat will be a certainty for these guys, but we've got so many of them that it's not going to be too much of an issue that they're dying. And we're going to pull troops down here and go for the outflank because they have more Viking raiders there as well. I think we're going to start flaming these guys because we do have the arrows, we have the archers. Just try and maybe hit their morale a little bit. This is our Highlanders getting in the castle right there. It's the arrows going in there. Set these guys to flaming arrows. Hopefully they'll get a couple of good volleys in there. It says here victory seems certain, but we've actually killed 20 of these guys. And they will be a little bit apprehensive about this artillery shot or this archer volley. Plus we've got the Highlanders coming in here. And these guys are still coming in. Probably should have sent these guys in separately. But want to get as many of these guys in as possible. Just a run there. And they are getting a couple of shots there. We got one of the shots on the Raiders. Or the Knights right there. So they are doing a good damage. They are doing a good job. The archers versus these guys. They're getting some side-on shots there. I wonder if we switch these guys to flaming arrows off, that might make a difference. But they are definitely getting some good shots in there. Right, we're going to withdraw the pike a little bit. They're getting shot by that tower right there. And it says here defeat is almost a certainty. So we've done a lot of damage to the morale there. And now we're going to... I think that's most of the guys in the building. We're going to move these Highlanders down. And we're going to start hitting the backs of these dismounted Huskarls. So that means we need to take off these archers that fire at will, stop these guys. And these guys will probably rout now. So that's our first unit of Highlanders routing. They lasted a long time there. They've actually routed the Huskarls there. And we will do the same again here. We're going to put troops down here. and that's going to be complete devastation on that Norwegian unit. Do the same again, we're going to attack from both sides. He's got some of his Viking raiders coming back there. And they're going to suffer quite badly from this. Because they're getting attacked from both sides, they won't know like what direction to face properly. They'll have lower morale. They'll suffer a lot more because of this. And there's some Viking raiders right there. I could send one of my troops down here. Send these guys down. So we're taking back some of these cities right there. If you ever watch our documentary, BBC History of Scotland, for anyone that wants to know more about history of Scotland and how Scotland was formed as a country, it's quite interesting actually. It's very well done. A lot of detail about the Gaelic culture of Scotland and how Scotland was a Pictish country, and go through the entire history of Scotland. So highly recommend that documentary if anyone wants to know more about Scotland as a nation. So we're going to get the pike in the city now. We're going to move in the nobles. I'm still got 2 lots of Highland rabble left. They've done really well actually. I didn't think they'd actually last that long. Thought the Highland rabble were just going to die straight off. The Highland rabble are fairly cheap troops, not really very effective, not suited to fighting prolonged battles. They're more suited to fast charges. I think we'll get these guys up here as well. So the enemy's bringing forward some Norse swordsmen. I've not actually came across these units before. They might be another elite of the Norwegian faction. The Viking Raiders and the Huskarls they're really good. These are probably, looking at what they have, they're more armour on their bodies. They have slightly larger shields. Quite good on the decoration of these shields. We're going to speed this up. I'm not going to... Where's William Wallace? He is fairly safe right here. Probably going to keep him here. I'm not going to risk him. This is the rest of my army coming in there. Should have just marched these guys forward. The AI being the AI went for the long way of moving the troops in. But we do have the Highland nobles right here as well. So for some reason the Highland rabble are now attacking the raiders. That might be a weakness of this faction, of this unit. Low discipline possibly. So here's our Highland pikemen right there. Get them on. They're not in pike formation right now. I've taken them out of pike formation. Is that our archers? So I'm going to put archers back to fire at will. Hopefully I can get some shots in there. Get these guys forward. Get these guys forward as well. Put these guys back into pike mode. These guys are actually out of range there. Everyone's managed to get down okay. I think there's one unit that's still running right there. So they've made it as well. So we're going to move forward our army. We're going to put in the pike first. It's a little bit narrow in the streets, so we're going to individually move the units up. Keep some of these Highlanders close behind, because they will need extra support at the pike, and might even charge the rabble in as well. Well, the rabble are exhausted. Let's keep these guys. They've done their job for today. They can have a rest. And I think we'll move... I mean, that should be it. I don't really see these guys posing much of a threat anymore. These archers shoot any of these guys. So we're going to get some good shots in with the archers as well. That's just going to be a wall of pike. Right, I'm going to take off the archers. I'm taking a lot of damage there as well. So we'll triple speed this. And we're keeping the archers on fire at will, but flames off. I think we're just going to push forward now. Fire at will off. Don't have any cavalry, but we are going to go for the outflank. And I'm going to move forward the nobles just in case we need them. You never know what might happen. Not came across these swordsmen before. It looks like we're definitely going to win this, but you should never underestimate your enemy just in case. Better to have these troops up here and not need them than actually require those troops and not be able to get them in combat in time. So the Highlanders are going to charge down the hill there. They're going to attack the Viking raiders. We've got the pike and the Highlanders attacking the centre of the Norwegian defence. I'm going to pull some of these other guys over as well. And they're going to have a good advantage versus these guys. It already says wavering. We've got more troops coming over as well. And it's going to be pretty much game over right now. These guys have killed so many they actually have a silver Chev now. Push these pike forward. And that's going to be the rout is starting on these enemy troops. So we're going to push the pike, keep on pushing with the pike, don't want the pike to be resting. That's the enemy general just died there. So we're going to triple speed this. So that's Sky captured. That's one more city we have under our control. Means that we don't have to worry about Norway doing more raids on us, and we'll also get more money. So the next one, it should be Stornoway, I'd imagine. And that Sky captured. It took the Norwegians a long time before they captured Sky. We're just going to occupy settlement. Occupy, exterminate, occupy settlement. It took them ages to capture Sky. We've captured it, and just check out the stats on the city, just fast. So a large proportion is Scottish, 74% is already Scottish, 26% is Norwegian.